My dear student, I want to discuss the problem number 8 of exercise 10.3. This problem is very important for the multiple type of questions. Find the magnitude of two vectors A and B having the same magnitude and such that the angle between them is 60 degree and their scalar product is 1 by 2. What is given in this problem? Magnitude of A is equal to magnitude of vector B. Also A dot vector B is equal to half. So cos theta is equal to vector A dot vector B by magnitude of A into magnitude of B. The value of cos theta is equal to cos 60 degree, half magnitude of A square, half by half magnitude of A square. So magnitude of A square is equal to 2 by 2. Magnitude of A square is equal to 1. So magnitude of A is equal to 1. So magnitude of A is equal to magnitude of B is equal to 1. Now vector x minus, I want to discuss problem number 9. If mod x, find mod x, find magnitude of x. If for a unit vector A, vector x minus vector A and vector x plus vector A is equal to 12. So my dear student, now vector x minus vector A dot product with vector x plus vector A is equal to 12. So vector x dot product with vector x plus vector x dot product with vector A minus vector A dot product with vector x minus vector A dot product with vector A is equal to 12. And it will be magnitude of x square minus magnitude of A square. And both will cancel. So we have magnitude of x square minus 1 square is equal to 12. Magnitude of x square is equal to 13. Magnitude of x square is equal to 13. Magnitude of x is equal to root 13. Question number 10. If vector A is equal to twice A plus twice J plus 3K, vector B is equal to minus I 2J plus K cap, vector C is equal to 3I cap plus J cap, such that vector A plus lambda times of vector B is perpendicular to vector C, then find the value of lambda. My dear student, the given vectors are vector A is equal to 2I plus 2J plus 3K, vector B is equal to minus I cap plus 2J cap plus K cap, vector C is equal to 3I cap plus J cap. Now, vector A plus lambda times of vector B perpendicular to vector C. Therefore, vector A plus lambda times of vector B dot product with vector C is equal to 0. Scalar product of two perpendicular vectors is 0. So 2I cap plus 2J cap plus 3K cap plus lambda minus I cap plus 2J plus K cap into 3I plus 3Ik plus J cap is equal to 0. So now my dear students, 2 minus lambda I cap plus 2 lambda J cap plus 3 plus lambda K cap dot product with 3I cap plus J cap is equal to 0. Now 2 minus lambda into 3 plus 2 lambda into 1 plus 3 plus lambda into 0 is equal to 0. So 6 minus 3 lambda plus 2 lambda is equal to 0. This implies 8 minus lambda is equal to 0. This implies lambda is equal to hence 8. Hence the required value of lambda is equal to 8. Question 11. So that magnitude of A vector B plus magnitude of vector B vector A is perpendicular to magnitude of A vector B minus magnitude of vector B vector A for any two non-zero vectors A and B. Let magnitude of A vector B is equal to vector P and magnitude of vector B vector A is equal to vector Q. Now if P vector P dot vector Q is equal to 0, then P vector P perpendicular to vector Q. Now vector P dot product with vector Q is equal to magnitude of A vector B plus magnitude of vector B vector A dot product with magnitude of A vector B minus magnitude of vector B vector A. So it will be magnitude of A square vector B dot product with vector B minus magnitude of A, magnitude of B, and vector B dot product with vector A, plus magnitude of vector B, magnitude of vector A dot product with vector B, minus magnitude of B square, vector A dot product with vector A. So it will be 0. What does it mean? It proves that vector P and vector Q both are perpendicular. That is magnitude of A, vector B. Magnitude of vector B, vector A, both are perpendicular to each other. So my dear students, in this way we can solve this problem. Now question number 12. If vector A dot product with vector A is equal to 0 and vector A dot product with vector B is equal to 0, then what can we conclude about the vector B? Since vector A dot product vector A is equal to 0, magnitude of A square is equal to 0. This implies magnitude of A is equal to 0. If magnitude of A is equal to 0, then vector A is equal to 0 because its magnitude is equal to 0. Hence, vector A dot product of vector B is equal to 0. Whatever the value of vector B, it is clear that nothing can be concluded about vector B. It can be any vectors. My dear students, वेक्टर बी जीरो वेक्टर हो भी सकता है, नहीं भी हो सकता है. सो नाउ इफ वेक्टर ए, वेक्टर बी, वेक्टर सी आर यूनिट वेक्टर्स such that vector A plus vector B plus vector C is equal to 0, then find the value of vector A dot product with vector B plus vector B dot product with vector C plus vector C dot product with vector B. This problem is very, very important for the purpose of examination. As vector A, vector B, vector C are unit vectors, therefore magnitude of A is equal to magnitude of B is equal to magnitude of C is equal to 1. Vector A plus vector B plus vector C is equal to 0. If we take the dot products of vector A plus vector B plus vector C with itself, then vector A dot product with vector A, vector A dot product with vector B, vector A dot product with vector C, vector B dot product with vector A, vector B dot product with vector B, vector B dot product with vector C, vector C dot product with vector A, vector C dot product with vector B, and vector C dot product with vector C. Arranging, we have magnitude of A square plus magnitude of B square plus magnitude of C square is equal to 2 times of vector A dot vector B plus vector B dot vector C plus vector C dot vector A. So here it is given that magnitude of vector A, magnitude of vector B, magnitude of vector C is unit vector. So 1 plus 1 plus 1 2 times vector A dot vector B plus vector B dot vector C plus vector C dot vector A is equal to 0. It will be 3 plus 2 times of vector A dot vector B plus vector B dot vector C plus vector C dot vector A is equal to 0. This implies vector A dot vector B plus vector B dot vector C plus vector C dot vector A is equal to minus 3 by 2. So now my dear students, now I want to discuss problem number 14. If either vector A is equal to 0 or vector B is equal to 0, then vector A dot product with vector B is equal to 0. But the converse need not be true. Justify your answer with an example. This problem is very, very important for the purpose of examination. If vector A is equal to 0, so vector A can be written as 0 vector I cap plus 0 vector j cap plus 0 vector k cap. So vector B is equal to xi cap, yj cap, zk cap. Now vector A dot product with vector B is equal to 0. Therefore, if A is equal to 0 or B is equal to 0, then for same vector A dot vector B is equal to 0. Now, to prove converse, let vector A is equal to 4i plus 8j plus 6k. Vector B is equal to 6j plus 6i plus 6j minus 12k. What do you observe? We observe that neither vector A is equal to 0 nor vector B is equal to 0. But we take its dot product. It will be 4i plus 8j plus 6k. Dot product with 6i plus 6j minus 12k. And it will be 0 after simplifying. So we observe that magnitude of A is equal to root over 116. that is magnitude of A is not equal to 0. So vector A is not equal to 0. Magnitude of vector B is equal to root over 216. So vector B, magnitude of vector B is not equal to 0. So vector B is not equal to 0. Hence the converse of the given statement need not be true. If the dot product of two vectors are 0, then it is not essential that either vector A is equal to 0 or vector B is equal to 0 or both 0. ये जरूरी नहीं है. So in this way we can solve this problem. Now my dear student, question number 15. If the vectors A, B, C of a triangle ABC have position vectors 1, 2, 3, minus 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 2 respectively, then find angle ABC. Angle ABC is the angle between vectors BA and BC. We have vector BA is equal to position vector of A minus position vector of B. And by writing the position vector of A, I cap, 2j cap, 3k cap, minus I cap, plus 0j cap, plus 0k cap. And after solving it will be 2I cap plus 2j cap plus 3k cap. Vector BA is equal to, magnitude of BA is equal to 2 square plus 2 square plus 3 square. And after solving it will be root 17. Similarly, vector BC is equal to position vector of C minus position vector of B. And after solving it will be vector I cap plus j cap plus 2 cap. And vector BC is equal to root 6. So vector BA dot vector BC is equal to twice I plus twice j cap 3k cap. Dot product with I cap plus j cap plus 2k cap. And after taking dot product it will be 10. So cos theta is equal to vector BA dot product with vector C divided by magnitude of BA by magnitude of vector BC. So 2I plus 2j plus 3k dot product with I plus j plus 2k and it will be 10. Vector BA is equal to magnitude of 17. Magnitude of BC, vector BC is equal to root 6. It will be 10 by root 17 into root 6. It will be 10 by root 102. So cos theta is equal to 10 by root 102. So theta is equal to cos inverse 10 by root 100 1 by 2. So my dear student, now I want to discuss problem number 16. So that the points A having coordinates 1, 2, 7, B having coordinates 2, 6, 3 and C having coordinates 3, 10, minus 1 are collinear. The given points are vector A 1, 2, 7, vector A 1, 2, 7, B 2, 6, 3 and the coordinate of C is 3, 10, minus 1. So vector AB is equal to position vector of B minus position vector of A. After solving we have 1I cap plus 4j cap minus 4k cap. So magnitude of vector AB is equal to 1 square plus 4 square minus 4 square and it is root 33. Similarly, vector BC is equal to position vector of C minus position vector of B and after solving it will be I plus 4j minus 4k. So magnitude of vector BC is equal to root 33. Similarly, vector AC is equal to position vector of C minus position vector of A. That is 3I plus 10j minus 1k. That is minus 1I plus 2j plus 17k. And it will be 2I cap plus 8j cap minus 8k cap. So magnitude of AC is equal to 2 square plus 8 square minus 8 square. That is 4 plus 64 plus 64. So my dear student, magnitude of AC is equal to 2 square root of 33. So magnitude of AC is equal to magnitude of AB, vector AB plus vector BC. Hence the given points ABC are collinear. Now problem number 17. So that vectors 2I cap minus j cap plus k cap minus 3I cap minus 5k cap and 3I minus 4j cap minus 4k cap form the vertices of a right angle triangle. You do this problem yourself. It is nothing but here in all the problems we have the concept of position vector of position vectors. Question number 18. If vector A is a non-zero vector of magnitude of vector A and lambda is a non-zero scalar, then lambda times of vector A is a unit vector. If lambda is equal to 1, lambda is equal to minus 1, A is equal to magnitude of lambda, and A is equal to 1 by magnitude of lambda. Vectors lambda A is unit vector. So magnitude of, it is given that lambda A is unit vector. So magnitude of lambda is equal to 1. So magnitude of lambda is equal to 1. It will be magnitude of lambda, magnitude of vector A is equal to 1. So magnitude of vector A is equal to 1 by lambda, and magnitude of vector A is given A. In this problem, it is given that vector A is a non-zero vector. Vector A is a non-zero vector of magnitude of vector A, and lambda is a non-zero scalar. Then magnitude of vector A is equal to 8 is given in this problem. So magnitude of vector A is equal to 1 by mod lambda. Option D is correct. Option D is correct. So in this way, we can solve the problem of exercise 10.3. I hope you have followed me, you have understood me, and in next class, I will start cross products of two vectors. So my dear student, I hope after doing frequently practice on this problem, rigorous practice on the problem, you will get good marks in dot product or scalar product of two vectors. Thank you very much.